All right, everybody, I am live on I Love Mahj. If you are watching, thanks. I figured I'd give you a little tour of I Love Mahj. And first thing is, this is called the game Launchpad, where you can choose to play 4-player Mahjong, Siamese Mahjong, which is 2-person, the exercise room, and then just some, here's some knowledge, contact, follow us on Instagram, join their group. So one of the things I do have is I've set up a Motor City Mahjong group. And you are more than welcome to join this group. That way we can start to schedule some virtual gameplay. Or you can also add me as a friend. You just click add friend and search for my name. Or if you want my link to be my friend on I Love Mahj, I will add that in my stories later on. So that's how I Love Mahj works. So I'm going to go back to the game Launchpad. And I figured I would start out with the exercise room. So the first thing is make a hand, where we'll practice creating hands in order to commit them to memory, which is helpful when learning a new card. So let's launch that exercise. So they want me to make singles and pairs, line 5. I call it line 5C. I wonder why they call it line 5C. I wonder if that means that you need to use, because A would be with the 1s, B would be with the 3s, and C would be with the 5s. So maybe that's what they're saying. So that would be a pair of 1 BAMs, a pair of 3 BAMs, a pair of 5 BAMs, a pair of 7 BAMs, and a pair of 9 BAMs. And then we need like numbers, any odd like number. So because it is C, I think that's what they mean. So we'll go 5 and 5. Let's validate that. Congratulations, you correctly matched the specific hand. Let's try another one. Consecutive run, line 7. So what this line says is you can have any 5 consecutive numbers. Then in this consecutive run right here, you'll have a pair. The pair could be the first number, the second number, the third number, the fourth number, or the fifth number. Now, because this is the pair is the first number, they now say you need to match that first number with 2 opposite Kongs. Now, if you match the second number, made that a pair, then you would do the Kong of the second number in opposite suits. So let's say our consecutive run goes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? And our pair is the 6. So I'm going to drag that back over here. So this is part 1 of the hand, and we made a pair of 6s. So that means now we'll need a Kong of 6s in the second suit, and a Kong of 6s in the third suit. So 4 6s, 4 6s. And because these are Kongs, that means you could use a joker, so I'm going to throw a joker in there. And now let's validate it. You've correctly matched the specific hand. So that's what this whole section means, okay? The next section is the Charleston practice. Practice passing tiles during the Charleston and compare your choice to the suggestion. So let's launch the exercise. And we got a bot level 2. So let's start the exercise. And we can reveal suggested hands. So what it is telling me is based on what I have, and I'm going to sort by suit. What I have 5 tiles towards these 4 hands and 6 tiles towards this hand. So I have more consecutive runs than odd numbers. So I think if I were to choose this, now it would show me how I'm building on this hand. So let's try to build towards that hand then, I guess, and we'll pass the 7 crack or 7 BAM, the 5 crack, and the red dragon. And now I received a 6 dot and a west and a 3. So if it says I am 7 tiles away from this hand, That's pretty interesting. It also says, or I have 7 tiles towards this hand. So I think I'll stick with the ones that I have 7 of, which means I'll pass this west, this 7 crack, and did either one of these require the 4 bam? No, the 4 bam. I want to hold on to these 3s just in case I need them. And I still have 7 towards those 2 hands, so I'll continue to pass these 3. And now I have 8 tiles towards this hand right here. So let's sort by suit, or sort by rank now. And we'll have 2, 4, 4, 6, and then we have all these 8s. Which means I'll throw this east. And I want to continue the Charleston.
Second Charleston.
Which means I want to continue. I want to throw the east, the 6 crack, and I'll throw the 3 bam because I don't want to throw 3. I don't want to throw a 3 bam, a pair of 3 bams or a pair of 3 cracks. And then also at the same time, I don't want to throw a 6 crack and a 3 bam in the same suit. So I'd rather try to make it a variety. And I now have, I'll add this 4 over here. I'm at 9 tiles out of 14 for that hand, and I'll pass this 9 dot, the 3 bam, and a red dragon because now I'm passing 3 different suits. And I'll add this 3 crack, 9 dot, and green dragon.
Courtesy pass.
And I still haven't gotten much, but let's do this 4, 6, 8, and let's pass these 3 tiles right here, just in case I need that 4, 6, 8. I have 9 tiles towards Mahjong. So I can see their suggested hands, which I was doing. I can go do a next one and do this all over again, or I could actually continue the game. So let's continue the game for now. So I'm going to keep this reveal suggested hands here. And I'm east, so I will go first by discarding.
1 crack, 3 crack, 3 crack. Soap. 9 dot, 3 bam, 3 bam, green, north.
So far I've been
4
picking
bam.
everything to help me.
9 dot, north. 3 crack, 8 crack.
I wish I could call, but I can't call for a pair.
South. 2 bam.
I'll take a joker.
5 bam, 9 crack, 1 bam, 4 bam.
Now I have 11 tiles towards this hand. I'm not quite sure how it jumped from 9 to 11, but I'll take it.
5 bam, 2 bam. West. Green. 7 crack, 7 dot, 3 dot.
Really what I'm looking for is 2, 4, or 6 so that I can get closer to
Flower.
just being able to
Call.
call
Green.
that 8 crack.
5 crack. Call. Soap.
And see, it skipped over my turn because someone else called. So it doesn't matter where your turn is or who calls. If they call, the game continues with the next person.
Soap. 7 bam. Call. 5 dot.
They're calling a lot. My hypothesis for this hand for West Wind is they're either doing line 2 in consecutive run with 3 5 cracks, 4 6 cracks, 3 7 bams, and 4 8 bams. Or they're doing line 2 in 1 3 5 7 9 with 3 5 cracks, and then they'll need 4 7 cracks, 3 7 bams, and then they'll need 4 9 bams. So we'll see if I'm right.
2 bam. Soap.
Now I just switched to I have 10 tiles towards line 1 with all the 6 and 8. So far I know for sure I don't need this 4 crack, so that one I will discard.
4
don't
crack.
need it for either
1
hand.
dot. 1 dot. 9 dot. 3 dot. West. South. South.
That didn't switch at all, so
2 bam.
throw that.
Red. Call. East.
I got a flower, so let's joker exchange.
Joker swap.
And now I have 12 tiles towards Mahj here. And that means I'm going to want to throw these 6
6
cracks.
crack. East. 5 bam. 1 dot. 2 crack. 5 dot. North. 2 crack. 3 bam. 5 dot. 2 crack. Flower. 9 crack, 7 dot. West. 7 dot.
None of my
3
two
bam,
fours or
9
sixes are
crack.
coming out in
8 crack.
dots. Oh, there's the second 8 crack. I really need to get a 2, 4, or 6 dot before that third 8 crack comes
5
out.
crack. East. 1 bam. 4 bam. 9 dot. 9 bam. Call. 4
See,
bam.
I knew it. They're doing 5 crack, 7 bam, 9 bam.
6 dot.
Call that, and I need that for a pong.
Call. 6 crack. Joker swap. 8 crack.
Now, because I have got my 3 2 dots with the joker, and I have 4 4 dots, and I've already exposed 3 6 dots, I can call for this 8 crack because it's required for a pair. But even though you can't normally call for a pair, it's the last tile I need for Mahjong. So, if it's the last tile you need for Mahjong, you're allowed to call for a pair. Yes, I want to call Mahjong. And there you have it. That's what it's like to play with practice mode as well on here, which is really nice. So, we will be playing. I'm glad I got to show you practice mode this way as well. So let's go back on here. And if you're in the chat or you found my Instagram story, make sure to like it so that I know that you're coming in to watch. So that was the Charleston practice in the exercise room. The next exercise is, what hand is that? Identify your opponent's hand based on their exposure and strengthen your defensive skills. So one of the things I always tell my students is, let's see what they've got. Or you can start to figure out what people have after their exposure and based on what they throw. So, so if they exposed 8s and then they threw 7s and 9s of the same suit, I would think that they're not playing a consecutive run. If they are playing a 8 and then they throw 7 and 9. Oh, so not only would it tell me they're not playing consecutive run, it would also tell me that they're not playing odd numbers because you would only need 1, 3, 5, 7. Or no. If they had a 7 crack exposed, that would mean that they're not playing 2, 4, 6, 8. If they have a 7 crack and they throw 6 and 8s, they're not playing consecutive run either, potentially. So that might lead me to quints. Maybe, depending on the number in the exposure, it would lead me to any like number. It would lead me to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and potentially a Winds and Dragons hand. So right now they have given me a Kong of 7 bams and a Kong of 8 cracks. So this definitely has to be somewhere in consecutive run for sure. Okay, and now you need a Kong in consecutive run in 2 different suits. So the first hand does not have 2 Kongs in consecutive run in 2 different suits. Neither does this hand or this hand. It has 2 suits, but the Kongs are not consecutive. Line 3 also has 2 Kongs in different suits, but they're not consecutive numbers. Line 4. Here you need 3 flowers, and then you need a run of 3 numbers in a row, followed by a Kong in a second suit and a Kong in a third suit. So we do have 2 Kongs like that, which would mean that the before part might be 4, 5, 6 in dots. So I'm going to add that to my hand. It can't be this line because this is all 1 suited. It can't be this line because your consecutive is going to be in 1 suit. It can't be this line because your 2 Kongs are going to be the same number. So that really only leaves us with this one hand because this one has no Kongs whatsoever. So I'm going to validate it. And that was correct. So this is how you can start to build some of your defensive skills. Let's do another hand. Right now I see 4 1 dots and 4 9 dots. That definitely means they're not in consecutive and they're not in 2, 4, 6, 8 or any like number. They're also not in 3, 6, 9 because there's no 3 or 6s. They've got 1s here. So, and they're not in 20, 25. Maybe they're in a quints. Maybe they're in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 or Winds and Dragons. Well, our quints this year show us consecutive numbers or like numbers, so they're not going to be in that. Under 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, the only hand will require, I'm just going to say it's going to be under consecutive, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So I've narrowed it down. So what that means is the 1 and 9 need to be Kongs. So how many hands in here have a 1 and a 9 being a Kong? All right, line 1, no, there's no 1 and 9 in the same suit as a Kong. Neither is it here. So remember, it's got to be in the same suit. Line 2 does not have 1 and 9 in it. Line 3 does not have 1 and 9 in it together. Line 4, however, does have 1 and 9 in it, so that's a possibility. Line 5 does not have Kongs of 1 or Kongs of 9. Line 6, same thing. Line 7, same thing. Line 8, though, does. So that is also a possibility. So let's validate that, make sure I didn't miss anything. And I got that right. So that is what hand is this is. And it's a great way to practice your defense. So the next hand we'll look at is, the next thing we'll look at is Mahj, if that's what it's called. Mahj, like Wordle. And let's see, I don't think I've ever played this. The computer has chosen one specific variation of a hand and has removed a number of tiles. Click the tiles below to complete the hand, then click validate. Okay. So we need something that's got like numbers, either pairs or Kongs or pungs. So let's see what we got. There's only one specific variation of a hand. Oh. Are you telling me, based on where these spaces are, what this could be? So my guess is based on the space. Oh, I don't want a 5 dot. Take this away. How do I get rid of it? I want a flower there. Okay. Line 2 in any like number requires, oh no, you can't have 4 flowers there either. Huh. This is very interesting of a tricky hand. Let's see. Oh, I think it's the closed hand in any like number, which has a pair of flowers. 3 2s in one suit, 3 2s in a second suit, 3 2s in the third suit, and then 3 dragons. And it can be any dragon, and I'm just going to choose the green because in the card, the first pung and the dragon match. So let's just go like that, and let's validate it. Incorrect hand? Okay. So I have a question. Cancel. Does this mean I'm that much closer with all this? What hand could it be? Huh. Well, okay, maybe it's, let's add a 2 bam, and then maybe we're looking at line 2, and we'll add 2 more flowers. No. What hand could it be? Got. Could it be as simple as adding? No, I need all 3 of these. They're saying that that's correct. No, it can't be the quints because that only requires a pair of 2s. This one's hard, guys. Even the teacher's stumped. I don't know what they're trying to get out of here. Anyone in the chat knows what they're looking for. Feel free to enter it. But I am stumped, to say the least. And I can't get rid of any of these because these are technically correct. Huh. Guys, I am stumped. Okay, well, I just have one more guess. So maybe I need 3 reds. Maybe it's the same thing as the first one, but I just need to do the dragons. Okay, maybe it's not, and maybe I need to try the soaps. Ah, it was still any like number, but I had to get it to the specific color and the specific suit that they wanted it to be. So I set it up right, but they didn't want me to do greens. They didn't want me to do reds. They specifically wanted soaps. So now that I kind of know what I'm doing, let's try this again. So this hand has, I'm going to guess that these are flowers because the computer's chosen one specific variation of a hand. So, and you would never do a flower with spaces in between like that. So let's go flower, flower. Now I still think this is line 2 at any like number because I think this will be a 4 dot. And then I think it'll be a pair of, or pung of 4 cracks, a pung of 4 bams, and then you need that pair of 4 dots at the end. So let's see if I got it this time. Aha, I did. So now I understand this a little bit more. All right. Let's see. This is a hand that has a lot of dragons in it. And the hand I know that has all 3 dragons in it is line 2 in Winds and Dragons. And that one starts with 2 flowers. And then you need a run of 3 single numbers. And since the run started at 3, that means we'll have to go 4, 5. And then you need a pair of dragons. And since they've started it with a green, I'll put another green in. Then they've done soap or white dragon, so I'll add in the soap. And then you need a Kong of reds. Now I think I get the hang of this. Congratulations. Let's go again. Okay. 5, 8, 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. I think I know this hand. And I think this is one of my favorite hands. I think that this is the second from the bottom line in consecutive run. And I think that those 5 numbers in a row is actually going to be 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because my pair is 5s, that means I need to do Kongs of 5s over here. And Kongs of 5s in the third. So Kongs of 5s in the second suit and Kongs of 5 in the third suit. I got it right. All right, so let's exit that. And the last one is the heavenly hand. You've been dealt a heavenly hand. Can you identify it by putting the tiles in the correct order? So let's launch this exercise. Rearrange the tiles below to display the heavenly hand. Once the tiles are in the correct order, click validate. All right, so flowers are always going to go first, right? And we have 4s and 5s. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, the only hand that you do 2 consecutive numbers back and forth like this is under singles and pairs, and it's the 4th line. So let's go 4, 5, 5. And I can tell that this is singles and pairs just because I see it. Very obvious right there. Let's validate that. Correct. All right, let's try this again. I don't want a singles and pairs. Okay, these are all 3 6s and 9s, okay? Our 9s are only 1 suit, so that helps me that there's a Kong of 9s. There's no flowers anywhere. So it's got to end in a Kong of 9s. So that leaves me with line 1, not line 2 because there's flowers in it. Not line 3 because there's dragons in it. Not line 4 because there's flowers in it. It could be line 5, but I would need more 9s for that Kong. I need a second Kong. And it's not line 6 because there's no Kongs. So it's got to be somewhere in line 1. And so we see 3s. So is this going to be a Pung of 3s? I don't see another one, so a Joker's got to go with it. And then I need a Kong of 6 bams, and I've got 4 of those. And this is going to be line 1B. So I've got 3 bams, 4 6 bams, and then it looks like I've got 3 6 dots, so the second suit, and then I have these 4 9 cracks in the third suit. So I'm going to validate that. I got it right. Let's try one more, and then we'll go to playing. I already know what hand this is off the bat. Let's sort our tiles, though, by bams and in order. Bams and then dots. And we've got jokers. All right. So in line 2 of 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, it says we need a Pung of 1s and a Kong of 3s in one suit, and then a Pung of 3s and a Kong of 5s in the second suit. Right here, we've got the Pung of 3s and the Kong of 5s in that second suit. We've got a pair and a Pung, so let's add a Joker here to make this a Pung of 1s, and we'll add a Joker here to make it a Kong of 3s, and we'll validate that. Incorrect. So we'll exit. All right, so now let's go play some Mahj. And let's play Enable Practice Mode. Okay, so you guys can see what that looks like, because I always recommend my students play on practice mode. So let's get started. No, we're not open to live games tonight. So we're
First,
gonna start the
Charleston.
game. So right here, it says give yourself a hand, reveal suggested hands. So when you do that, it kind of tells you, okay, you've got 6 tiles towards this first B in 3, 6, 9, and you've got 6 tiles towards that consecutive run. So let me sort this by suit so I can see what we've got. Well, none of these show a West in it, so I know I'm going to pass that. Interesting. I'll pass the soap. That's not going to help me too much. And 3 dot. Now let's go 1 bam. I only say not to do the 3 dot because it was in another hand. All right, so now we have 7 in this hand, and we have 7 in this hand now. Interesting. We have we don't have a full 3, 6, 9 there. Okay, but if we have a 7 in this hand, we don't need this 7. And between the 2 hands, we wouldn't need this 2 bam, and we won't need this green dragon. And we can still do both hands. Okay, now we're at 8 for this hand. 8 out of 14. So that's starting to give me a little clarity. So I'm going to pass the directions because those aren't helping me along with this 5 bam. Now we are up to 9 tiles for this consecutive run line 4. We have gotten the 5, 6, 7. We've got a pair of 8s, a pair of 9s, one of the flowers. So I think I want to go this direction. So let's continue the Charleston because I still have 5 tiles that I'm ready to discard. So I'll go 8 crack, 6 dot, 3 bam because I like to pass various suits. I don't like to pass a lot of the same suit. I want to mix it up and try to do numbers kind of far away from each other or different suits. And did I get anything to help me? No. So I'll go West 3 dot, 4 crack. Still not getting anything that's helping me. So 9 crack.
Courtesy pass.
I'm going to pass the south. How many do I want to pass? South. 3. Let's pass 2 tiles for now. Okay.
8 crack, green. 1 bam.
Showed the discards. Okay.
North. 6 dot, call, 4 crack. West. 2 crack. 4 dot. 2 bam.
And then we play. Okay, so this just took an interesting turn. I now have 10 tiles for this hand, which is in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And that's why when I had 2 souths and a west, I only wanted to pass one of the souths. So what I have here is 2 5s, a west and a south, 7 bam, 9 bam. Why this is interesting is because I have a joker. The joker can be played with the 7 bam. I can call for the 7 crack. I can call for the 7 bam. Only tiles I cannot call for are the north and the east at this point because I have the other pairs. So I think I'm going to swap hands. And I'm going to do a little joker baiting. And when I say joker baiting is, I think maybe Dottie could be playing the first line in 2, 4, 6, 8. And so she may need 8 dots. So since I have a pair of them, I'm going to throw one, hoping she calls it and puts a joker out with it.
8 dot, 5 crack.
Call it, so I couldn't joker bait her, but I did try.
South. 9 crack.
Oh, and there's the 7 bam.
6 crack. Call. 5 dot.
Oh, she was calling the 6 cracks. She needs, I don't know what she needs actually. She could be doing a 2, 4, 6, 8 hand.
Call. 5 bam. 7 dot. West. 6 crack. 3 bam. 3 bam. 8 bam.
And we'll just
2 bam.
continue this way.
South. 1 bam. 9 crack. 3 bam. 6 bam.
And I just pray that I
4
get
dot.
a
4
north and
dot.
an east.
8 bam. 1 bam. 9 dot. 3 crack. 4 bam. 9 crack. 4 bam. 3 crack. 8 dot. 7 crack.
I'll call that for a punk.
Call. 8 dot. West. Green. 2 crack.
I'll take that
Joker swap. Flower. Mahjong.
Oh no, I gave Dottie Mahj. I had a feeling she might have been doing that hand. Darn it. And I could have thrown that Joker and then everyone would have been mad at me that early. So that's what it looks like when you play on practice mode. So we've gone through the exercise room, we've gone through practice mode, and now we're going to go play regular Mahj. I don't want to play for fun. I want to play an official game. So we're going to launch the game. And we will start. Let's change the theme. Let's change the tiles, actually. Let's go classic.
First Charleston.
We'll sort by suit. And this is what I see. I see a south. I don't want that. I see a 1 and a 9 bam, 2, 5, and 6 crack, 1, 2, 5, 8, 9 dot. I don't want an 8 dot. Not gonna do me any good. And let's go. Let's go 6 crack. Don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of throwing some randoms out and see what sticks. Okay. This is interesting. I got 3 dragons right now. I have a couple consecutive numbers right there. If I were to go to wins and dragons, I don't think I want this 9 anymore. I was also looking at if I could make 2025 with all these numbers. I don't know if I'm going to. So let's go 5 crack. And let's go 9 dot. So I'm giving 2 9s, but I'm giving them in different suits. And I got my south back, which I don't want. And I'll pass this 2 crack. Now I've got all these 1s. And I think I'll throw one of the dragons. Because maybe I'll go to any like number with 2 dragons. And I got a flower. I'll take that flower. And I'm going to continue
Second Charleston.
with a 2 crack, 2 dot, the 6 crack, and the 5 dot. Wow, those 9s are coming back around. 2, 3, and 8. I'm really just looking for 1s.
Courtesy pass.
Okay, I'll take that back though. I'll go.
East. 4 crack.
Just to
4 bam.
In case
9 dot.
some sort of consecutive. Oh, but there's another 1.
5 dot. 6 crack. South. 3 dot. 9 crack. 2 dot. South. 7 crack.
Okay, I've got 2 flowers.
Red. 9 bam.
This 1 dot will get matched here. The 1 crack will go with the red. And then I've got my pair of 1 bams and it doesn't need a dragon.
9 dot. North. 5 crack. 6 crack. 8 crack. 1 crack.
Do I do it this early? Might as well. Let's go for it.
Call. 3 crack. 9 bam. 8 dot.
Maybe I'll get the jokers
2
back.
crack. Soap. East. 2 dot. 6 bam. 4 bam. 4 bam. 5 crack. 5 bam. Call. 9 crack.
Oh, maybe we can find some 5 bams as
9
well.
crack. 7 crack. Joker swap. 4 dot.
So we're looking for 5 bams, 1 cracks, 1 dots.
Call. 9 dot. Red. 3 dot. 9 bam. 7 crack.
I'll take one of my
Joker swap.
jokers.
2 crack. 8 crack.
All right, so we are one tile away because we have our pair of flowers. We have our 1 cracks. Here's its matching dragon. Then we have a pair of 1 bams, which is our third suit. Our second suit is the 1 dots, and it has a matching soap. We have 1 joker to use for it, so we need a 1 dot, a joker, another 1 crack to get that joker, or a 5 bam to get that joker. So let's see what we can do.
Green. 6 dot. Soap. 7 bam. Flower. 8 crack. 5 dot. Call. 6 crack.
Or, oh no, the other 5 dots been called already, so we can't get that joker.
2 bam. 7 dot. East. 6 bam.
There we go, there's that 1 dot. So as you can see, we got 2 flowers, 4 1 cracks, a red, 4 1 dots, a soap or a white dragon, and a pair of 1 bams.
Mahjong.
I earned 35 points because I picked my own tile for Mahj. So if we were playing for coins or for money, that would have been 25 cents, and everyone would have paid me double because I picked my own tile for Mahj. So I would have made $1.50 on that hand.
First Charleston.
And so we're playing online right now, and just so you all know that I do have some classes opening up if you're interested. I had one at Lee's Papery on February 7th. And I just added 4 more spaces, and they sold out in 5 minutes of me posting those 4 spaces. So that class now is officially sold out. The other classes that I have will be Saturday, February 7th and Saturday, February 14th in Rochester Hills. And those classes should go live pretty soon as well. But we are just January, like my schedule XXX, like every single day. So there's a lot going on, and I'm excited that so many people want to learn how to play Mahj. So thank you for selling that out. It really means a lot to me. You know, let's keep the momentum going into 2025. And I'm going to add this back to my story. You sold it out again. We will have to schedule another night. Let's make the color. All right, so, but keep your eyes posted on my Instagram. I have 2 more classes going live tomorrow. So with that, let's see. You know what? Let me go back to the minimal line. I'm not feeling these tiles. Let me go back to minimal. All right, sort by suit. Or maybe nothing's speaking to me. So let's go east. Two bam and 6 dot. I don't know, maybe we'll stick to the odds. Yeah, I still want to stick odds. I think I'll go higher odds too.
Second Charleston.
And I think I know exactly what hand I want to do. I think I want to do line 2 in 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, line 2B, where you need 3 5s, a Kong of 7s, 3 7s, and then a Kong of 9s.
Courtesy pass.
Take that, and I will pass 3 tiles.
2 crack.
I didn't get anything to help me.
1 dot.
So again, we need 3 5 dots, 4 7 dots, 3 7 cracks, 4 9 cracks. I can call immediately for the 5, the 7, and the 9. I really need to work on that 7 dot.
Green. 2 dot. 8 dot. 7 dot.
Can't call it yet because I need to be able to, I need to expose it and I need to show proof. And so since I only have 1 joker and a 7 and I need to make 4, this would only give me 3. So unfortunately that's got to go bye-bye and I got to hope for some more jokers.
6 crack. 4 crack. 2 crack. West. 1 crack. 6 bam. Call. 7 bam. Joker swap. 9 dot. 8 dot. 5 bam. North. 9 crack.
I will call for that because I
Call.
need that for a Kong.
4 bam. 5 crack. 1 bam. 7 dot.
Oh, again, I'm really going to need some jokers. Okay, there we go.
West.
So we know
2
the
dot.
joker's going with the 7 dot because if a 5 dot comes, I can call for that and I'm done with the 7 cracks.
Red. North. 2 dot. 2 crack. Red. 8 crack. 4 dot. Call. 3 dot.
No one else has
9
any
bam.
jokers
3
exposed.
crack. 7 crack.
Don't need it.
6 dot. 1 dot. East. Red. 1 crack. 4 dot. 8 crack. Soap. 3 bam. 4 bam. 9 bam. 4 bam.
I'd like someone else to throw flowers
East.
in case there's jokers.
Soap. 5 bam. 5 crack. 1 dot.
Ah, there we go. There's a joker.
9 dot. 8 dot. Soap. 1 crack. 3 dot. 8 bam. 5 crack. 9 bam. Flower. 5
Nobody
bam.
called it. Okay, that's interesting.
South. 6 crack. 1 crack. 9 dot. Red.
They can
North.
throw that 7 dot now again.
South. 5 crack.
I'm ready for
4
it now.
bam.
I can
9
call
dot.
it.
3 dot. East. 2 bam. Call. 3 crack. 7 bam. Call. 3 dot.
Alright, so there's, nope, the 7 bam's already gone. This is a 2 bam. There is still 2 bams out there.
4 crack. West. 3 bam. South.
Ah, ha, I got the 7 dot.
6 bam. Joker swap. 4
I'm
crack.
waiting for a 5 dot or a joker.
8 crack. 6 crack. 3 crack. South.
And they're collecting, Dottie is collecting 5 dots. She's going 3 4 dots, 4 5 dots, 3 6 bams, I guess, and 4 7 bams. She must have so many jokers because all the 6 bams are out, so she needs 3 there. She doesn't need any for the 4 dots, and then she needs 4 for the 5 dots potentially because I have 2 of them.
1 bam. 8 bam. 3 bam. 1 dot. Flower. 6 dot. 9 bam. North. 2 dot.
So if this ends in a
2
wall
bam.
game, it's because Dottie has my 5 dots. But I got a joker, so it shouldn't end in a wall game. So let's call Mahj.
Mahjong.
And see, there she had the other 2 5 dots. She could have called for those 6 bams, but then she would have exposed a lot of jokers. So, again, I Mahjed myself, so I got, I'd get an extra 10 points, or I would get double money if we were playing for money. So, yeah, so we will play probably 1 or 2 more games.
First Charleston.
And let's see what we got. So we got a lot of 8s. Okay, I see some 8s. Not mad about that. I'll go 7, 9, and 5. So I got 3 different suits being thrown. 5 north, 1 dot. I don't want any of these. Ooh, a flower. I'll take that. I will continue. with
Second Charleston.
1 bam, 3 crack, and I'll go red dragon. This is easy when I don't want any of these odd numbers. Just give me evens all day long.
Courtesy pass.
I still didn't get anything even.
5 crack.
Still no evens.
7 bam. 3 bam, 7 bam. North. 7 crack call north. Red. 9 dot. 7 bam, 1 dot. 1 bam. 1 bam. North.
Maybe I
1
could
crack.
do line 4 in 2, 4, 6, 8 and get a 2 and a 6 crack, and then pungs of 8s in the other 2 suits, and 4 flowers. That's what I'm looking
3
at
crack
right now.
joker swap. 2 bam. 5 bam, south. 3 dot call west. 9 bam, east. 8 crack. 7 crack.
I'll take that
Joker swap. 7 dot, 1 dot. 5 bam. Green. 3 bam, 2 bam. 5 crack. 4 dot. Call. 6 dot. 2 crack.
I'm thinking if I want a joker swap or not.
7 dot.
Because I was
8
thinking if I got
bam.
a 6 dot. Alright, so for sure I'm going to call this punk
Call.
for 8 bams. Which means I don't need the
4
4
bam. Call. 6 crack. West.
She may be playing the same hand as me.
6 bam, 8 dot.
No, I don't want it.
6 bam. 9 bam. 1 dot. 5 bam. 6 bam. 2 bam.
I'd like a 6 dot, please.
1 crack. Flower. Call. Joker.
We're playing the same hand.
4 crack. Mahjong.
See? Except I was going to play mine with 8s. So, that was a quick one, so we'll do one more.
First Charleston.
Ooh, a lot of flowers. Let's see, what can we do with flowers? Oh, we could do line 4 in Winds and Dragons, 4 flowers, 3 dragons, news, 3 dragons. I don't really have any like numbers, although we have a 4 and a 4 and a 9 and a 9, but nothing really there. 4 flowers, 2, 4, 6, 8. Nah. 4 flowers, 20, 25. Nah. Oh, we could do 4 flowers, 1 plus 9. Let's try that maybe. So let's try either 4 flowers, 3 dragons, news, 3 dragons, or maybe 4 flowers, 1 plus 9 equals 10. Mm-hmm.
Second Charleston.
Get any wins to help me make a decision. I do got a wind here now. So for this hand, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For the other hand, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still at the same. I think I want to go 1 plus 9 is 10. But I'm also going to pass the west because I've seen a west come back around. And aha, there's a 1 for me there too.
Courtesy pass.
3 tiles. We'll go 8 north.
6 crack.
All right, we got some work to do.
6 bam. 3 bam. North. 5 crack. 4 dot. Call. 2 bam. 6 crack. Joker swap. Red. 4 bam. 5 dot. 7 crack. Green.
Come on, I gotta be able to do something with this too, maybe. But there's nothing to do with all these flowers too.
8 crack. 2 crack. North.
Which
7
is
dot.
annoying.
4 crack. 5 crack.
There's that flower.
8 bam. 4 bam. 1 bam. South. Red. 5 bam. West. 7 dot. 5 dot. East. 9 crack. Call. 4 crack. South. 2 bam. 7 crack. 2 dot. 1 dot. Call. 5 dot, 7 dot. Green, 1 crack. 7 bam, 9 dot.
Can't call it.
West, north.
Because I need it for a Kong, but I'll take
Joker
that
swap,
Joker and that'll
5
help
dot,
me.
7 crack. 2 bam. Green,
I'll take that. I just
One
need a
crack,
soap now
west.
for Mahj. I've got my 4 flowers, my 4 ones, my 4 nines in the same suits, the 9s and the 1s, and so now I need to make the number 10, which is a 1 and a soap, and the soap at that point is neutral pile. It's not associated with the suit, but that 1 needs to be either the bam or the crack, and I've got a 1 bam waiting for me. So let's hope someone throws a soap soon, because we haven't seen any thrown out yet, but there's still 53 tiles to go.
2 dot. 9 bam. Flower. Joker swap, flower. 5 bam. 7 bam. 6 dot, flower. 6 dot.
Nobody else is doing
2
flowers
crack.
except for me.
8 bam. 8 dot. 2 dot. South.
Mahjong!
Mahjong.
Let's see what that scoreboard looked like. I won 3 hands. Quinton won 1. Marjorie won 0. And Dottie stinks a little bit. Dottie lost 25 points. So, alright. So, that was Mahj for tonight. Thank you everyone for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. January is crazy month for me. I'm really excited about it, but I hope to see many of you in the next month, the next 2 months. If you want a lesson, you know how to reach me. And again, I'll be dropping 2 new classes tomorrow online with registration for those. There's 12 seats in each class. And I hope you can join me for one of those. And with that,